Greetings friends, welcome back to my channel, Fit to Love Me with Love Fuller. I am Love Fuller and I am here with a vlog. Cause I be vlogging. I be vlogging. Yeah, I be vlogging, but I don't be posting. But I plan to be posting today. Today is the day before Thanksgiving 2016. And I just want to vlog. That's it. So I am about to head out to go to the driver's license bureau to change my driver's license to the state of Georgia driver's license. I'm going to go to the Superior Court to see about changing my name, like what the process is for changing my name in Georgia, because I've never changed my name, my last name, since I got married. Just because being out of the country and like having my Florida license and having to change from Florida to Georgia, like all these different steps, and it seemed so complicated. I couldn't figure out which would be better, Florida or Georgia. Then having to gather paperwork because I don't have bills that come in either place and in my name, because I don't have bills in my name that much anymore, that many, pretty much none in my name anymore. So yeah, this whole idea of like having to establish residency, how can I prove my residency, turns out that it's easier in Georgia for me to do in Georgia because they accept lots of different forms, but the process in Georgia is so long and drawn out for changing my name. It's crazy. So I'm trying to just like get started on that and see maybe if I can get it done before I leave this year. Just kind of touch and go with that. And then it's the day before Thanksgiving. My daughter Allie is coming home for Thanksgiving, and we've invited some of her friends to come because it's just the two of us. And I figured that if there's anybody on campus who wants to have Thanksgiving with someone, they might as well come with us. So we won't be alone. If they won't be alone, and it'll be like that thing about like Friendsgiving. It'll be like that. Except that Alexis and I are family. So there's a lot to be done. I have done no shopping. It's 1:30 in the afternoon and I have a million things to do before I even get started shopping. So that's what we're doing today, shopping and a little bit like taking care of those legal documents, shopping, a little bit of cooking, and cleaning. Hopefully I'll be able to edit some vlogs, and I'm always overly ambitious, especially considering it's already 1:30 in the afternoon. But anyway, let's get going and see how much we can get accomplished. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have just been smiling and smiling and smiling and smiling and laughing. I'm standing in front of the DMV and they gave me my license and they gave me my name change. Oh my gosh, it's like a huge miracle. Do you understand like what a huge like obstacle this has been for so long? Because it's like of all of the like issues online, nowhere online did it say, I mean, it seemed like I should be able to change my name when I move into a new state, you know, with my husband's, you know, address and all that kind of stuff with my marriage license. And in other states you can do that, but for whatever reason in Georgia it didn't say that I could do that. Oh my gosh, the guy just happened to ask me like, oh, do you have your marriage license? And I'm like, marriage license? And then I asked him, he was like, yeah, go back in the system and change, you know, your name on your application to your married name, and then I'll hook you and I'll take care of it for you. I have my name changed. Now, this is a secret, so we just need to pray that my husband doesn't watch this video. So what I might do is make this a what I ate on Smart Points video, because he probably won't watch that. It's not, and he usually doesn't watch my videos anyway, but you know, it's like all of a sudden he might end up watching this, you know what I mean? But this is the day before Thanksgiving. I'm not gonna post this on Thanksgiving. Maybe I'll post this like the day after Thanksgiving, so that he'll be back at work and won't have time to watch a video if he sees it come up in his stream, so that I can surprise him on at this rate I can surprise him on either our anniversary as an anniversary gift or Christmas as a Christmas gift. So I guess I will surprise him as an anniversary gift. But I'm so happy. So yeah, my last name is officially Fuller. Just Fuller. You're like, what's the last name? Fuller. I've been using it for all this time on social media because I knew I was going to change it, but I just didn't know it was going to be this long of a process for changing it. So yay. yeah, so our anniversary was 16 and 17 because on 1/16, when we first started dating, on this, it was the 16th in America and the 17th in Kuwait. We're on the phone and he was like, oh, you know, you wanna like be exclusive or whatever, and I'm like, yes. And it was 16th here and 17th there, so our anniversary was 16, 17. So when we got married in a courthouse. I mean, in the in like not the courthouse, but like by a note justice of the peace. We did that at our where we first met on our college campus, like right in the little square where we met. And so that was on like the 17th, I think it was. And then we had our church wedding 2 years later on the 16th. I'm pretty sure. One of them was 16th, the one was 17th. I can't remember which way it goes, but I made sure that we kept the 16, 17. Yay! So, yep. December 16, 17. Whoop, 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 whoop. The sad thing about this situation today was that I had to surrender my Florida driver's license. That is sad for me. Like, seriously, actually sad. I love Florida so much. I love Miami so much, even though I haven't lived in Miami itself for years. I'm a Miami girl. I still lived in the Tri-County area, so it was like you could still be like, I'm from Miami and I'm still home, and I could get home and like I was still at church, going to church in Miami, and my friends were in Miami and all that kind of stuff. And now I'm like, this is like my last official tie that I'm like, I have already severed. And I'm like, woo. But you know what? At least I got something great in return other than just a Georgia driver's license. I got my name changed. I'm now a Fuller. I'm Maya Fuller. Yes. That's my, if you don't know, I'm sure I've said it enough times that my regular viewers know, but my first name is Maya. And my nickname, of course, is Love. And that's how I ended up being Love Fuller. Yay! Okay, now I have to put all of this paperwork that I have here, and then I'm gonna go to the Social Security Administration. Change my Social Security card while it's still open today. Whoop, 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 whoop. So happy, y'all. So happy. Look at. Meanwhile, I dropped all this stuff on the floor already. Here we go. Seriously, I'm just sitting here and I'm just like, see what I'm saying with this smile? I'm just like, I got my name changed. Turn right onto Bill Gardner Parkway. Oh my gosh, like when I tell you how many times I've sat there and gone through all this paperwork and all these things to try and figure out if I should do it in Florida or Georgia, or like start doing it in Florida, and then it's like, oh, I could, come to a roadblock, and then Georgia is such a long process. But just because I changed my license over and have my marriage license with me, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I have to go through the long process. The other process involved getting like official court documents, and of course having them notarized, and like these are the court documents that they suggest us you use an attorney with, and all this kind of stuff, and like take it to the courthouse, and then you have to pay this fee for them to announce it in the newspaper for like 4 weeks straight. So 4 weeks after that, then like around the same time you should get another court date back, and then you go back in and like all this stuff. So I'm just glad I didn't have to do all that, because first of all, I would not have made it when it comes to when I say I wouldn't have made it, but I was really cutting it close when it comes to getting it done, by the time I leave. Now I'm going to look at because I'm leaving here in like 5 weeks, like a little bit over 4 weeks to go back to Kuwait. So I know that it's fine. As a matter of fact, I probably should not change my name while I have those plane tickets. Well, that's going to be interesting, because like the name on my ticket needs to be the same name on my passport. So if I change my passport, I'm gonna need to contact Expedia or the I think it's Lufthansa, and let them know that I've changed my name. Plus the fact that I'm supposed to be booking other tickets. So I'm going to, I guess, keep my maiden name for now on my social security card until some point. I'm sorry, keep my maiden name on my passport until some point. But the only thing about that is that my passport is going to be full soon. It's going to be full, and that is going to be an issue as well. I should have gotten my passport done while I was here because I don't have that many pages left open. I have one, I don't know, that has stamps on it. 1, 2, in terms of like the actual inserts pages, I only have like 4 pages
right
left.
Onto Bill Gardner Parkway.
So hopefully that doesn't cause me any problems. Okay, friends, so enough of that exciting, happy news. Let's talk turkey, shall we? Okay, so it's Thanksgiving, the day before Thanksgiving, and I just made arrangements, I think it was yesterday, to have Thanksgiving dinner at my house. I wanted to tell you what we're gonna have. So you all know that I'm supposed to be on Weight Watchers, but I'm not gonna be on Weight Watchers for Thanksgiving. But I have also not been like so gung-ho about Weight Watchers in the first place, so whatever. And then on top of that, for me to like try and figure out how to change every single recipe that we decided to come up with the day before yesterday actually, that's a lot of like recipe builder stuff. So I'm just gonna go with the regular recipes, plus the fact that we're having people over and I don't want to be trying out like low fat kind of things with people. I'm gonna like try to reduce, like I'll probably use reduced fat cheese mixed with regular cheese for the macaroni and cheese, and I'm gonna use like heart healthy, like I'm gonna use a good like I think it's, I don't know what it's called, but like a heart healthy pasta, and you know, I'm gonna make little modifications like that, you know, but for the most part it's just gonna be straight up old school stuff. So what I'm making is, I'm not sure what's gonna happen with the meat, but it's gonna be something about like turkey and ham. So if I could get like a turkey breast and like a ham, small ham or a ham piece, I don't know what that thing is called, it's not a ham breast, so whatever the little piece is when you get a small ham. So I'm gonna do that. Macaroni and cheese, like I said, that's, oh, and the macaroni and cheese, and then my daughter's making like sweet potato souffle, so those are those starches. Vegetables, I'm gonna have cabbage, and I'm gonna make green bean casserole. I've never had that in my life, never had a green bean casserole, but I don't know for sure that Black Americans eat that, because I've been Black American all my life and I've never had that, and I've never seen it served really, so I'm not really sure. But it's an American tradition, so I figure I will try it, plus the fact that I don't know who's coming over and maybe they're used to having it. We're not gonna have cranberry sauce unless I just buy a can and just like throw it there in case somebody wants to eat it, because Lord knows nobody, and like Alexis and I are not gonna eat it, but maybe I will just throw it. I like have a can and just put it there. Is that what people do, just like can? I'm not sure. But so those are the vegetables, and what else goes with it? You have food, starch, vegetables. Oh, we're gonna have bread. We're gonna have, oh, and we're gonna have two more starches, two kind of bread things. We're gonna have a cornbread pudding kind of thing that Allie makes all the time, and then I'm gonna make a traditional stuffing, which I've never made before. But shout out to Divas Can Cook. I can't remember her name, but the lady from Divas Can Cook, because I know that her recipes tend to be tried and true for me. So even though I've never used that recipe, I'm going to use it. So I think, oh, and then for dessert, the original plan was to buy a pecan pie. Well, my original plan was to make a sweet potato pie, but I was feeling like, okay, I'm making all these things, or it's the last minute and all this kind of stuff, and maybe I don't want to just take the time to make a sweet potato pie. But I think I've changed my mind. I feel like sweet potato pie makes me feel like I'm in America, in the South, Georgia, having a traditional African American.
Turn left onto Old Griffin Road.
This is weird. Like, turn here? Is there a way to turn that? Yeah, there is. Very odd.
In 600 feet, turn right onto James Street.
That's weird. Anyway, yeah, traditional African-American Thanksgiving with sweet potato pie. And my sweet potato pie is gonna taste better than Patti LaBelle's. How do I know that? Because the lady from Divas Can Cook made it, and it's better. I've already tried it. First of all, Patti LaBelle's pie from Walmart is not even in the
Turn
running.
right onto James Street, then turn right onto Simpson Street.
Can I please get an amen from somebody who like eats sweet potato pie and knows that that is not good sweet potato pie? Like, what is the problem? Like, why? I don't understand that. That was all a whole bunch of hype. I guess it might be good for like if you don't like, okay, in a clinch, if you want to have something that's like a good sweet potato pie,
continue on Simpson Street for a half mile,
then maybe, but don't tell me that's just good sweet potato pie, period. Because no ma'am. No ma'am. And like I said, I'm not here bragging like, oh, I just, you know, I'm gonna win the sweet potato pie championship, because it's not my recipe. Hey, I'm just saying, I did some taste tests back in the day. And I found a good recipe that I like, and boom, whoop, there it is. Homemade crust and all. So we're gonna see. I'll probably end up making it just because I have it on my list now and I have it on my mind. I have sweet potato pie on my mind. Sweet potato pie, I'm thinking of you.
Turn right onto Hampton Street.
It's so funny. I don't know if you ever remember this. Whatever. I was gonna say, one time I made this song, I got cupcakes on my mind, and so I always remember that song. Okay? Blah, blah, blah. Let's go to Aldi's. Let's stop talking. Let's stop talking about it. Let's be about it.
Hampton Street.
You know you're geared up for some serious Thanksgiving shopping when you have 3 pages worth of ingredients. I figure I could save some money on them by coming to Aldi. Okay, so here's the spread out on the display, out on the counter before I put it away. And my total is $74.64, which I think is actually very good. Wow. I need to shop out Aldi's more often, don't I? Aldi. So I came across the street to go to that beauty supply place because it's right next to Kroger. Aldi's right across the street over there. I was trying to find this eyeliner, but it turns out that all this time I had in my mind that I got it from this place, and it wasn't from this place. Now I have no idea where it's from since I don't know any other places here. Anyway, but I ended up going to that Caribbean restaurant over there, the Golden Crust. Or Golden Crust. I should have taken you inside to see, but I didn't think of it. But I got some good old-fashioned stewed chicken. They gave me so much rice and peas though. It's like I'm never gonna eat all that. It's just like I kind of wanted to tell her that's okay, but she was being like really nice when I told her it was my first time, so I guess she was hooking me up. But yeah, rice and peas, cabbage. Yes, you know, when it's in the Caribbean, they call it rice and peas, not Caribbean, not peas and rice. So rice and peas, stewed chicken, cabbage, and plantains. Feels like Miami, baby. And doesn't feel like Weight Watchers. Although all that stuff could be counted, I'm just not counting. And I'm gonna just be careful and not eat that much. Oh, and I had some of that licorice. I had like probably like 5 pieces of that licorice. That should be around 5 smart points, because usually they're 1 point each. But I threw them away because they tasted good, but I would just keep eating them, and they're like so fake. I should have shown you them. They're like super fake. They look like plastic, like complete, like rubber. They look like rubber, completely fake, not real food at all. I know you're like, really? Licorice is not real food? Like, seriously, it's not. At least this stuff isn't. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, other licorice probably is made with sugar and this and that. This stuff is made with chemicals. And I don't want it to bind me up. So I decided to throw it away. That's the way I'm watching my weight. It's 5 points, but that's true. I had 5 smart points with that, and then I had oatmeal this morning for 3 smart points. I had, yeah, oatmeal for 3 smart points. So I've had 8 smart points so far today, and it's about 4, 5, probably about 5. But yeah, I'm gonna use all my smart. Well, I'm not gonna eat all of that either in one sitting, because that's. But I got a small plate. I'll show you the plate when I open it. So I'm in Kroger, getting the rest of my groceries. I don't feel like going all the way to Publix, and I also don't feel like paying Publix prices. I feel like paying Kroger prices. So, I know Kroger should have everything. The only thing is that I still don't have my ham or my turkey, so hopefully they have it run out. Being that it's like 5 o'clock in the evening or later on the night before Thanksgiving. So I might have everything except turkey and ham. Actually, I have some ham slices frozen in there. So we'll have ham. So the Kroger bill is yes it is 137 117 plus the $1.43 I just paid, so $117 plus the $1.43, so around 120, let's just say, at Kroger. And then was it like 70 something like that from the other place, so like $200 for basically only 2 of us who needed to eat. But then hopefully these other people come, or else we're gonna have way too much food for no reason, and have spent way too much money for no reason. But I don't know if that's good or normal for Thanksgiving. Is it? I imagine so. I don't think it's too bad, actually, because I think I could do like regular grocery shopping at Publix and get way less than that. So I drove up and look who I found. It's Allie. Home for Thanksgiving. For some mommy's good old Thanksgiving dinner. So here's the food I got from the Caribbean restaurant. It's called, you saw it, Golden Crust. So this is chicken, it's stewed chicken, like I said, with rice and peas, cabbage, and plantains, sweet plantains. We cleaned the kitchen. We put away the groceries, or Alexis put away the groceries. I'm about to put away the dishes and start to do. I'm gonna start to do as much prep as I can, just until I get tired. My feet are already hurting, but I think it's like 10 o'clock, which is late for me to be eating, isn't it? What time is it? No, it's 8 o'clock. That's weird. 7:51. It felt like 10 o'clock. Apparently it felt like 10 o'clock. So, actually I thought it was like after 10. So, yeah. I don't want to eat too much because I have to be up and be working, so I'm going to stop. Plus I don't want my stomach to be full, and you know, my stomach has been upset, so yeah, that's that. Hasta mañana, baby.